It wasn't a mistake. It was the reality. That was the money. Right. So for that particular month of May 2021, the NHS pays you a basic pay rate of £12, total of 2,000. Promises to people, oh, I'm going to look after you, I'm going to help you, I'm going to do this. When you come and you face the reality, you see the reality of your pay slip, you become like this. And people begin to call you wicked, but they don't know the actual reality on the ground. Certain things are beyond your control. We say it nicely, but reality remains reality. Even if you're in care home and you are earning £3,000, darling, you have to pay exhaustive bills. You have to live, you have to survive in this country. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If it is your first time of coming across this channel, my name is Becca. I am an overseas nurse from Ghana. I'm currently practicing and living in England, and on this channel I talk about nursing. I do lifestyle videos. If this sounds like you would like to simply go ahead and join my family by simply subscribing, turn on the post notification bell icon. That way you wouldn't miss any time I upload a video. So this is a question that most people ask me: how much does a band 5 nurse take in the NHS? And you know, in the NHS it's a band system that works. So we have the band 5. If you're a registered nurse, it starts from the band 5, 6, 7, 8, 8A, 8B, like that as you move ahead. And even with the band 5, every year there is a yearly increment that you'll be going through. So it's like a systematic kind of increment, and it takes you 7 years to hit the highest mark of the band 5. By that time, if you hadn't made any plans of, going a higher the band, you can still choose to remain there. I know lots of people who have been band 5 for the longest time and they don't have any plans of going up the ladder because they are comfortable and they don't want to take up any responsibilities. And trust me, if we talk about band 6 in the NHS, it comes with way loads of responsibilities coupled with managerial roles aside your usual work schedules. So it's quite challenging, and it's not everybody that can go into it, or it's not everybody that sees themselves, contesting, or to see themselves, being in that position. Let me just put it. So most people are comfortable in being the band 5. And the payslip I'm going to be sharing with you now was prior to the agenda for change that was commenced, I think, like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. I'm not too sure about that. I'm going to be showing 2 of my payslips. That is April and May 2021. That was prior to the agenda for fair idea of how much you're going to be taking, have a fair idea of the area you're going to be living in, the cost of living, balance things, balance the checklist, balance the balance sheet before you move so that you don't get into shock. Okay, so yeah, the startup salary for a band 5 nurse in the NHS per annum outside of London before agenda for change was £24,907 per annum. And if you were in London, depending on the area in London, Greater London and its environs, was £29,888 per annum. If you are striking this money by a 12, which is to get the monthly salary, if you are outside of London, you are going to get somewhere around a little over £2,000 before tax deductions. And mind you, it is not only tax you pay, okay? So you pay tax, you pay NI, and you pay pension. NI is national insurance, which every single person working in the UK pays for. And then you have your pension, which is compulsory for every employee. Now, what happens is that with the NHS, you contribute a little percentage towards your pension, and your employer pays the greater percentage towards your pension. Whichever way it is still over £100 per month that you are going to be paying towards your pension. So if you are outside of London, after all of these tax deductions, NI deductions, blah blah deductions, out of the £2,000 per annum before tax deductions, you are going to be taking home something. Right. I wish I was wearing glasses so that I can just adjust the glasses. Yeah. So I was working in endoscopy unit as a band 5 nurse, and I was contracted 37.5 hours. That is what every other person is contracted for. Now, in my department where I used to work, we didn't have much of overtime like my colleagues on the wards were having. So in a month, sometimes you don't have any overtime at all. You are doing just your 37.5 contracted hours. But we had what we call the on-call rota, or what we call the emergency on-call duties. And that came with a little bit of change, a little bit of coins to add up to your salary. Yeah. So we have what we call the tax code, which is the amount of money that is levied from your salary. So whenever you are joining a job for the first time or up to a period of time, you have some monies that are levied, that are tax-free. That applies to every person, okay? So you have about £1,257 that is tax-free, that is levied. You are not taxed on that money. The other part of the money, or the other remaining of the money, you are going to be taxed on it, okay? So the tax code you will see mostly at the top of your pay slip, like I'm showing on the screen, is going to be 1,257, and you see an L. If you don't see this tax code, it means two things. Either you are on the wrong tax code, or you are doing a second job that has affected your tax deductions. So if you are not sure, you can ask your payroll and they will explain things to you. You also have your NI number, and you have all your details on top of it like that. Now, for this particular month, which was in May 2021, and guys, this money I'm going to be mentioning, I've already spent it a long time ago. I've spent it already. So for that particular month of May 2021, per hour in the NHS, you are paid £12.7378. So let's say if you round it as a round figure, you are paid £12.7 per hour rate, okay? For that particular month also, I did what we call the on-call session. So I was called in for a case in the theaters, and for that I was paid £81.54 for that hours that I spent in the theaters. And also I worked on a Saturday and Sunday with enhancement, and that was £38.21 for Saturday, and for Sunday it was £76.43. Now let's come to my deduction for that same month. So my deduction for that same month for payee, that's the tax. Payee stands for pay as you earn. So for payee, I was charged £246.40 for tax. I paid a national insurance of £176.97, and I paid pension, which was 7.1% of my contribution, which is £161.29. And then I paid for my bus tickets because I was using the hospital's bus pass for work, and I was charged £44.40 for that bus ticket for the month. All in all, I was paid a total of £2,271.76. £2,271.76, and my total deduction for that month was 629.06. 629.06. So I took home for that month, I took home 1,642.70. 1,642.70. And the reason why I did this video was when I did my first video of talking about my first paycheck in the UK, I made £2,000 per month, and that was because of a lot of multiple reasons. After I did that video, I had a lot of DMs, emails, messages, and even in my comment section of people asking how I made that money without overtime, because they were also band 5 nurses and they were earning around 1,500, 1,600, and they didn't understand why I made that amount of money without overtime. So this is just like a follow-up. This is the actual reflection of my band 5 salary here in the UK. In the month of April, that was the month before this month of May, I made £1,578. £1,578 for the month after all of my deductions. So this is just to guide you. If you're coming to the UK, you know exactly how much you should be estimating to get without overtime. If you want to get more, you can get more by doing overtime, bank shift, NHSP, agency, and all that you can think of. Okay, so this is a reflection of my band 5 post qualification licensedness in the UK salary. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do want to comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think. Also smash the like button and turn on your post notification bell icon. That way you wouldn't miss any time I upload a video. Until we meet again in my next video, as bye for now. Adios.